Hello, I hope you just came over from my previous ranking video. If not, you can watch the ranking up here first. But I've done this as a separate video just in case I get done for copyright again, then it's just this video and not the other video as well, so I can keep both of them up. We won't do a charity part in this one, we'll just get straight into it because technically it's just a continuation of the other video. So let's get straight into it. The bottom two, now this has caused some controversy as to who went home, and I'm part of the Strictly Come Dancing Facebook group, and whilst I don't participate in it, I do read all the comments. I'm one of those people. So I'll read what everybody's saying, and there's a lot of back and forth as to who should have gone home and a lot of outrage over it. So I'm going to have a look at that. Let's react to the bottom two dancers, and then I'm going to tell you what I think of each one and which one I genuinely think was better or worse. And I only have access to the videos that they did at the show, not the ones that they did in the results show. So perhaps there's some differences there, but I'm going to be reacting to the first time that they danced it. So the bottom two was Tom Dean and Toyah Wilcox. So let's have a quick look at that. Oh, I'm already on Tom, so let's do Tom first. Again, love the outfits. I think they're great. Ooh, really good body rolls. So the body rolls are decent. Body rolls are actually pretty difficult mechanically to do. If you can do a body roll, then you've already got a better control of your body. So that's a good start. Okay, there's not much hip movement in that lockstep. His hips are staying very square on. However, he is doing the steps and he is doing them well. His styling is a little bit like pushing the chest up too much. This hand is coming way too far back in his body. However, he's got a really good posture and he's maintaining that. I do wish that at times he would connect a little bit more with Nadia. He seems to be just looking straight on, and you can see he's focusing on his steps rather than sort of connecting with what's going on around him. Very nice run day there. His shoulders keep. I am criticizing a lot. I'm doing this for a reason, because I will do the same for Toyah as well. I'm criticizing a lot because there's a lot of good here. There is, but we need to think about why they were in the bottom. Here, shoulders were up a lot. So those shoulders need to come down when he is dancing. But we've got some really good like leading here as well. Like he is, you know, she's spinning, he's stopping her, he's spinning her around. She's not just doing it on her own. Like he is providing a lot of lead, which at this stage of the competition is pretty impressive. And you know what? This is clean. Like this is like, there's no like floppy hands. Everything is very precise. It's very clean. When she's walking forwards, when they're doing different steps, everything is completed. There's not like a floppy limb in sight. So everything has a purpose, which again, at this stage of the competition is pretty impressive. It looked like he was going to drop her. Yeah, we had a bit of connection there. That was nice. I wish I see more of that, but that was nice. Yeah, not bad. You know, that wasn't bad. All the points that I made before stand. Like the whole thing was a little bit stiff in the hips. Some bits I think were a bit like he was trying too hard, so his shoulders were way up here and his arms were way back here, so it looked a little bit strange in his body. So if he had just relaxed and brought the hands a bit lower, it would have looked like 10 times better. But you know, he was smiling all the way through. There wasn't enough connection between the two for me, but he was smiling the way through. Everything was very clean, everything was very precise. He stepped on time, everything was well executed. So now let's move on to Toyah. This is another one where I just loved the outfit choice. I love the commitment to the move. Like we haven't actually started doing any jive yet, but that sharp commitment, that's good. Again, they're just about to start driving, so we'll talk about the dancing in a bit. But already, like, Toyah is committing more to the character, is committing more to the story, is committing more to Neil and connecting more with Neil, the character of the song. So already this is kind of off to a better start. Alright, they've kind of put her in a little bit of a disadvantage because they've put her in very flat-footed shoes. The jive is bouncy, it's a lot on your toes, and the heels help to push your weight forward so that you can stay on your toes without being so, you know, taxing on the ankles and the feet. They've put her in flat shoes. I get the whole cowboy boot vibe, but they could have done a cowboy boot with heels. So it's looking a little bit flat-footed. I don't think that's her fault though. So camera work, I complain about this every time. Camera work, they film things, and don't get me wrong, I do it too with my videos, but they film things so you can't see their feet. What am I going to do without that piece of information? I can already tell you that we're not getting that jive action because her knees aren't being raised that high at all when she's doing the basic. So we need a little bit more bounce there. Can we get some jive content? I need more jive content to comment on, and I'm not getting much. Right, footwork there was sloppy. I finally got to see her feet, and it was sloppy. Okay, she's kicking, like she's kicking a football, where it's supposed to be like, in jive, think of it more like a viper attack, like boom, boom. Yeah, she's kind of this, swing, swing, swing. So, could be better. I think she actually missed a step. The problem is, the thing I'm complaining about has got nothing to do with her. Where's the jive content? Where is the jive? Where's the jive? For that reason alone, Tom should have stayed because there was actual cha-cha-cha content. I could see his feet move. He was really trying with technique. He was trying with everything. And she was, again, it's not her fault. It's the choreography. But they weren't dancing jive. And the few times they were dancing jive, it wasn't good. The footwork wasn't good. And yes, I've pointed out technique, things like hips for Tom that needed to be improved. But at least his feet were there, you know? With Toyah, you're not getting technique, you're not getting, let's say, knees or hips or anything, and you're not getting the footwork either. The thing is, if I'm looking at pure entertainment value, Toyah was better, right? She connected with the song, she connected with the music, she connected with her partner. You know, everything about the setup really worked in her favor, and there was no awkwardness in her body. Whereas Tom, because of this over-analyzation of certain hand positions and where his body should be, it felt very awkward. It didn't feel natural in his body. And for that reason, on top of cha-cha-cha in general, being a lot lower energy, the song was lower energy, so all in all it was less entertaining than Toyah's. But in terms of ability, Tom should have stayed. Tom should have stayed. And I know that he's the one that went home, but I do think the disappointment as to who went home was justified. That's it for this video. It was a short one. If you want to watch the ranking of this week, you can watch it up here. It's going to be one of these sides, and the previous week as well. And I'll see you over in that video.